Over to the balance beam, and the reigning Olympic all-around gold medalist Suni Lee, star at Auburn since that time, but also coming back from serious illness, 2 different types of kidney disease. Says it's in remission now, getting the medication right. It's been really difficult the road back, but here she is at Nationals.
And she's starting on a good event for her. She's actually won U.S. Classic just 2 weeks ago on this event without even her full difficulty. You know, Terry, you probably know this, but gymnastics is more a mental sport. So the conversation between Suni and her coach have been, she has the endurance, but she hasn't done the same amount of numbers to convince her mind that she should have the confidence. So every moment she competes is really adding it to the bank.
Oh, wow, what a save.
Oh, great save. Crooked there on that triple series. And then you get a little rattled. It's tough to put that in the past and continue your routine. So not the best one we've seen from Suni.
But Sam, she hasn't competed in the elite all-around since Tokyo. College, yes, but at this level, all 4 of those apparatus and rotations. 14.2 the number for Suni Lee.
Suni Lee is about to go on floor. Terry and Sam were talking about some of the kidney challenges that Suni continues to work through. Health is really pivotal to her diet and everything that she does. Her coach, Jess Graba, told me low sodium foods are really hard to come by on the road. They have bought air fryers in every single city so they can cook chicken or salmon in the hotel room. As Suni's health continues to improve, restaurants are now an option, but they have to make sure that the food is bland and basic. Suni said people just don't understand how hard it has been and how incredible it is that she's even doing gymnastics. She told me having a doctor tell you that you probably won't ever be able to do your sport again is heartbreaking. And after months of just trying to get through routines, Suni and her team have some goals this week. They're hoping for a top 5 finish.
Dora, thank you, and here she is on floor.
Looks powerful on that opening pass. Regaining her strength has been a really important part of her progression in this comeback.
It's interesting, her coach also told us her endurance is almost there. She now needs to believe that her endurance is there.
It's really hard for an elite athlete. You're told at a young age that you have to do so many numbers in order to gain your confidence. But as you get older, you actually want to rely on your mental training a little bit more. So it's not as taxing on your body. And that's where she is in her trainings, being more intentional with the quality over quantity. They use each of these moments in competition as practice. That's what she's lacking right now, is a little bit of training. So her coach, Jess Graba, right there, knows that each time she competes, it's a great opportunity.
2-time U.S. all-around silver medalist, Suni Lee. We'll get the number in a moment. Here's Suni Lee, 13.25 for the floor exercise.
It looks good as she has a strong execution score and not quite the difficulty of some of the athletes here, but that'll come.
Went over to vault, and Suni Lee in 8th place after 2 rotations. 21-year-old from St. Paul, Minnesota, who just became a star in Tokyo.
And this is her first time doing this vault in 3 years. It's a really big moment for Suni Lee. Yurchenko double full.
So far, so good for Suni Lee.
Yeah, you can see her take a breath of just so happy that she put that to her feet.
Pleased with the number 14 on vault for Suni Lee.
Yeah, I think Suni is going to be very pleased to see that number and just to prove to herself again. The theme for Suni Lee is proving to herself. We keep hearing that come up when she talks to all of us, and this is something that she was nervous about coming into the competition, and knowing she's still got it, I think that's going to add a lot of confidence to her bank.
We head to the final rotation here in Fort Worth. Suni Lee about to be on uneven bars. We saw her compete a few weeks ago. She did not compete at this event. John, important routine coming up for her?
I think that is an understatement, Terry. If my opinion matters, and I'm going to get controversial here, this, I think, is the most important single routine out of all the gymnastics being done when piecing together that Olympic team. That puzzle with a lot of different solutions, I think, revolves around a routine like this, because it is so important to Team USA. This is not their best event, the uneven bars, but Suni Lee is a difference maker. If she can get back to the form we saw in Tokyo, she will be on this team. This one right here matters more than any other.
Bronze medalist at the Olympics. Here is Suni Lee.
Yeah, I agree. This is important, but she's only doing not full strength in this bar routine. They're working on building stamina under pressure. That's the goal of this whole meet. And these connections are looking smooth. They said her body comp has changed so significantly with the medications, and to put it to her feet and to do it very easily, I mean, there's more in the tank, John. She delivered exactly what you wanted to see from Suni Lee.
You know it, and her coach, Jess Graba, said during the training, he goes, this is kind of like a last half of a routine for her. But that right there, that last half, that's darn near a final routine at a World Championships or an Olympics.
I would have paid a lot of money to have that routine be my entire routine. And it's just a last half for her.
And just to remind people what we talked about early in the night, 2 different types of kidney disease, which she's come back from. I mean, working out the medication has been such a challenge, and going to the Mayo Clinic now once every 3 months for treatment. The endurance, the stamina, the confidence to build up to this moment.
Yeah, exactly, Terry. Jess Graba, her coach right there, saying that her stamina is better, but her belief in the stamina is not quite there. So every moment that she delivers under pressure is increasing her own confidence in herself.
14.3 on bars for Suni Lee. Remember, she was in 7th heading in this final rotation.